He is India's Minister of Road Transport and Highways. He has previously served as India's Minister of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Minister of Shipping, Minister of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. Please welcome our chief guest and India's Minister of Road Transport and Highways, Mr. Nitin Gadkari.
All respectable dignitaries and dear friends. The climate, particularly in Indian situation, it is a big challenge for the country. We are believing in three philosophies. One is ethics, economy, ecology and environment. And regarding ecology and environment, we need to address three important issues. One is air pollution, water pollution and sound pollution. I got opportunity to deal with water pollution and now I am dealing with the air pollution. First of all, the Paris Climate Agreement, where we have already committed before 2030 and at the same time COP26 Glasgow UK commitment, that is net zero carbon emission, carbon neutral country by 2070. These are the big tasks, and our automobile sector is one of the important sector. Presently its volume is 7.5 lakh crores. And now I am expecting within 5 years, we are going to become a international manufacturing hub, number one manufacturing hub in the world. And now we will make this up to 50 lakh crores. And at the same time, this is the sector which is already giving maximum employment potential in the country. And this is the sector which is giving maximum revenue to the state government and central government by the way of GST. But at the same time, there is also a big problem that because increasing automobile sector, we have to face the more problem related with air pollution. Presently, our import for petrol, diesel and petroleum product is 8 lakh crore. And I am feeling that if the things moving towards the same speed, it will come to 25 lakhs crore. So it will be a big challenge to the economy, at the same time big challenge as far as our pollution is concerned. So we need to find out the alternative for that, and that is import substitute, cost effective and pollution free. So already we have taken a decision regarding CAFE regulations. Automakers have reduced CO2 emission in a phase-wise manner. Already 3-4 days before, I have a long-term meeting with the automobile manufacturers where all the giants are present. I requested them that this is a serious issue and they are on the work. I feel that we will be in position to implement this. The most important subject which is touching to my heart, that is the alternative fuel. Tomorrow in my house, we are going to launch the first car on hydrogen in India. That is a pilot project, and the car is now in my house, and tomorrow there is a big function for that. So presently, in place of diesel and petrol, we have to find out the different alternatives. I am not talking any theory with you. I am working in this mission from last 15 years. And first of all, our focus is on electric vehicle. The electric vehicle, the per kilometer cost for petrol is rupees 10. For diesel it is 7 to 8 rupees. And for electric it is less than 1 rupees. And I am really telling you with confidence that within 2 years, you will get the economic car with the same cost of petrol. You rest assured about it. One of the big manufacturers assured me that he is going to launch his economic model with 8 lakh rupees. So already scooters, electric bikes, electric motorcycles are available. Now in Karnataka, the electric tractor is available already in the market. And in also one of the big company, they have already manufactured electric tractor. Now electric trucks are available. And I feel that this is really one of the important things for the country. The most important point which is related with the electric vehicle is lithium ion battery. An 81% value of lithium ion batteries is generated in India now. Our startup, our research organization are working on alternative chemistry, that particularly sodium ion, zinc ion, aluminum ion battery technologies. There are a lot of experiments are going on, and I am confident within due course of time we will get breakthrough and we will be availability of alternative chemistry for that. Even the scrapping policy which decision we have taken, by which we want to at least scrap the vehicle that more than 1,50,000. The old vehicle which is creating pollution as compared with the 4 new vehicle, petrol and diesel, whatever the pollution, because of that we are getting. The old vehicle, one vehicle is giving that pollution. So scrapping policy is very important. And from scrapping policy, we will reduce the manufacturing cost of the automobile. We will get steel, rubber, plastic, copper and aluminum. The recycling is viable and 100% it is really important for the country. Now already the jump in electric EVs and two-wheelers is 162%. And at the end of this year, I am expecting it will be more than 500%. The way in which electric scooter, electric car, electric buses, they are popular. Now Mumbai Corporation planning to take 900 electric buses. Pune Corporation has already taken 500 electric buses. In Nagpur Corporation, my own constituency, they have purchased 200 electric buses. So 100% electric is very important. And yesterday I have a meeting with Volvo. The world vice president of Volvo and the Indian chairman Kamal Bari was with me. And I am suggesting him to starting a project for that trolley bus. The 2 buses are there with electricity. The capital cost is less. And so I requested them we can start the first project with the 2 luxury buses will be there running on that electric cable. So this can be a really good alternative for our country. And because of there is current we are getting from the cable, the cost of the bus is reasonably good. So battery swapping policy is also important. We have already, Niti Aayog is working on that. And the uniform standards for EV batteries cost will reduce and boost EV sales. So there are a lot of experiments are going on. So electric is the fuel for the future. And regarding charging infrastructure, a lot of people asking a lot of questions. Now in NHI, we are making 600 roadside amenities at every 40 kilometers. And there will be electric charging will be there. From last 1 year, I am using electric EV in Nagpur. So there is no problem. So actually now startup, 250 startup, small people, they are manufacturing e-scooters. And it's a really interesting thing how the people find out the solution. One of the scooter I just launched, that is the capacity is only 70 kilometer. Speed is only up to 40 kilometer and cost is 70,000. So the small people like police constable, compounder, nurse, they can use an average running of the scooter is 30-35 kilometer per day. They can coming back home and again they can charge. So day by day, all the things are moving fast and I am confident that electric will be the popular fuel. At the same time, we need to increase solar power for that. Presently in our basket, 38% power is from solar. But now I feel that it is a time for India to more thinking in the line about nuclear power, about wind power with the solar power and hydropower. Because the thermal power in the coal is not good. And geothermal is also the futuristic technology by which we can get the power. So already the government is working on different technologies and I am confident that we need to increase our energy source. The first of all, I started talking about ethanol. And now I am happy that our ethanol production is 400 crore liters. Only we are adding up to 10% in petrol. Now we have decided to add 22% in the petrol. Our requirement will be 1000 crore liter. So we need to increase the ethanol production capacity. And just some 3-4 months before, two scientists approached to me from Russia, and they giving me the presentation, and by which I contacted the Petroleum Ministry and Indian Oil Laboratory and Mr. Vaidya, chairman of Indian Oil, and just advised them to testify the technology. And now unofficially they are telling me the technology is proven because the caloric value of ethanol is less as compared with the petrol. So the 1 liter of petrol is equal to 1 liter 200 ml of ethanol. So there is an average problem because the caloric value is less. And now it is that by this technology we can make the caloric value of petrol and ethanol same. So this is a green fuel, and we are now, first we have allowed people to make ethanol from molasses. Then we encourage people to make ethanol from BAB molasses in place of sugar. Again we will take sugar into the molasses and again make it ethanol from that. And now we have already giving permission to make ethanol from sugarcane juice. And we increase the cost as compared with the sugar price, increase the cost of the ethanol, where we are making ethanol from sugarcane juice. And now also we have taken decision because we have, you understand this point very seriously, because some of the people in the media, there are a lot of misunderstanding about this policy. And they are always talking about fuel versus food. So we are now allowing to make ethanol from rice, corn and food grain. Now the situation is that we have got the wheat stock 3 times more as per our yearly requirement. We have got the rice stock. We don't have a place to store rice. We can supply rice to the whole world. That is, the rice stock is available. The corn MSP is 1700 rupees, but the market price coming to 1200 rupees because the surplus production of the corn. We have shortage as far as oil seed is concerned. We are importing the edible oil of 1,40,000 crore every year now, and it is increasing. And even this is the time that we need to increase edible oil seed production. And for that reason, government has now formulating the policy for palm and for all type of oil seeds. We are trying to how we can increase. Just sarsu production, we have some changes in the seed and we are getting good results. So one of the things which I admit that we need edible oil more. So we need to have concentration on production of oil seed. But regarding the other thing, there is surplus production is a big problem for the country. We have spent already 1,50,000 crore for giving MSP to the farmer. And so that is the reason that we are giving permission to make ethanol from food grain, that is from rice. The rice cut, the rice, broken rice, the 1 ton of broken rice is giving 480 liters of ethanol. And it is viable. And today in Punjab, Haryana, everywhere in the part of the country, we have surplus rice. So broken rice we can convert into bioethanol. And the most important decision which is taken by my ministry is that we are now giving advisory to the automobile industry for the flex engines. The flex engine meaning is you can use 100% petrol or 100% bioethanol. This is already in Brazil, Canada and USA. So already Toyota, then Hyundai and Suzuki already promised me that within 6-month period they are now trying to launch this model. No cost difference is there. And even there is also a good technology with Toyota. You remember that Camry, the model from Toyota, that is with petrol and hybrid electricity. Now the Toyota is making the car that is to be flex engine with hybrid electricity. So 40% car will run on electricity and 60% will be on 100% bioethanol. So the cost will be less, pollution will be less, win-win situation for the country. We should think about agriculture economy. As far as our GDP is concerned, our only 8 to 11% which is coming from agriculture and allied industries. 22 to 24% coming from manufacturing sector. And 52 to 56% from the service sector. And 65% of our population is depending upon agriculture. The rural agriculture and tribal area is socially, economically, educationally backward. We have 115 aspirant districts where is no employment. People are coming to Delhi, Mumbai, Calcutta, Chennai and Bangalore for employment. We need to develop per capita income in the rural agriculture and tribal India. And that is the reason by which this alternative fuel we can make it. And now already Indian Oil successfully started their plant in Assam, making second generation ethanol from bamboo. Bamboo is really a good field for agriculture, where 1 acre is giving 200 ton of bamboo. The Karnataka has got a good variety name as the variety, I am not remembering the name, but that is productivity up to 200 ton, after 2 years, 200 ton per year. And we can make bioethanol from that. So this is really interesting thing. The ethanol is very important. Our telecommunication ministry for the towers, they are using diesel generators. They are making huge quantity of diesel using for that. I am suggesting the minister that now the technology is available that we can convert diesel generator set into a small kit into ethanol. Already Kirloskar has done. It's not a big task. So now the time is that we need to reduce the use of diesel. In the construction equipment machinery, I am insisting that it is with my ministry that you should have the engine, flex engine. But now they are not succeeding in it. But JCB, with my insist, they have made the JCB on hybrid. It is on diesel and bio-CNG. And now they get good order from Russia, 1,000 crore of this. So this is the important thing that we need to think about alternative fuel, which is going to create employment, going to reduce the pollution. The policy is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. The most important subject which I will request you go into the details of it. The 5 ton of parali, that is rice straw, is giving 1 ton of bio-CNG or bio-LNG. It is difficult to transport bio-CNG. So you can make bio-LNG from that. My own tractor, already I have converted on bio-CNG. And my saving is 1 lakh rupees per year. So now the diesel tractor, diesel buses, you can convert into CNG. A lot of people now, government is increasing the gas economy in the country. And a lot of districts now gas will be available with the pipeline. So my suggestion is, this is to be one of the important things as far as we need to address the pollution. And we can make bio-CNG, bio-LNG from biomass. And the rice straw, the parali, you know the problem in Delhi. Delhi is facing the problem because of burning of parali in Haryana, Punjab and Uttar Pradesh. So the technology is available that we can convert parali into bio-CNG or bio-LNG. That is important. The other important thing is, if you can convert diesel truck into LNG, the cost is 8 lakh rupees. And you will get your cost back within 290 days. If you are spending the cost of 100 rupees for the diesel, for CNG it is 60 rupees, and for LNG it is only 40 rupees. So I suggest that already construction equipment machinery people, that you should convert your engines either on electricity, either on flex engine, that is the petrol engine, flex engine, where we can convert use into ethanol. Either you can make it bio-LNG, bio-CNG or CNG or LNG. It will reduce the construction cost. I'm just give the example. Every year I am making the roads of 5 lakh crores. All express highway we are making from Delhi to Dehradun, 2 hours. Delhi to Haridwar, 2 hours. Delhi to Chandigarh, 2 hours. Delhi to Jaipur, 2 hours. Delhi to Amritsar, 4 hours. Delhi to Katra, 6 hours. Delhi to Srinagar, 8 hours. And up to the end of this year, we will try to give the road from Delhi to Mumbai with 12 hours. We are making Chennai to Bangalore, 2 hours. You could just go and see everywhere how the roads are now we are making. 22 green express highway and 26 industrial corridors. 806 nodes already we have identified. We are connecting 4-lane road to 600 districts. So the way in which we are developing the road, 100% our target is we want to reduce the logistic cost. For the logistic cost, we need to reduce. For that reason, we need good roads. But at the same time, fuel is also important. Now suppose one truck taking Mumbai to Delhi, it takes 52 hours. After this Delhi-Mumbai highway, it will take only 18 hours. So the economics is there. And by using this alternative fuel, now presently in India, our most important problem for our export is our logistic cost. Our logistic cost is 16%. The American and European cost is 12%. And China logistic cost is 8 to 10%. You go into the Europe in any country, on every river there is a river port. And they are taking their container with the river port and taking it to the major port. But we never, already when I was minister, I have completed the waterway from Varanasi to Haldia, 1,350 kilometers. After that, already Bengal Khadi is there, and after the Brahmaputra also we have completed the dredging 3 meter. And then after the request of Prime Minister of Bangladesh, I entered into the Bangladesh up to Mungli port, and 250 kilometer dredging is completed. So now the water, even the Barak river also we have completed. We have the sea transport can be available. We can connect Chennai to Kandla by the sea. Actually, there are a lot of potential in it. So my suggestion is water transport is very important, which can reduce the logistic cost. And by using our ships and barge on the alternative fuel or LNG, LNG is the fuel for the future. So this is very important thing. In Nagpur we have converted, I am talking the first LNG pump in the India is in Nagpur. We have converted 400 buses on CNG from diesel in Nagpur successfully. Now the waiting list of Maruti CNG car is 6 months in Nagpur. So already CNG is popular everywhere. So my suggestion is this is to be very important for the country. The last my point is the future fuel is green hydrogen, not black hydrogen and carbon and grey hydrogen. We can make green hydrogen easily. Just some days before I was in Bangalore for inaugurating one plant. They are making electrolyzers. All young talented engineers from India, but actually they are in USA. They started this plant. It's not a big technology. So my idea is the sewage water is available. Delhi has got a lot of sewage water available. And for solid waste management, we need rooftop go down for segregate the solid waste. We can segregate that waste for plastic, then glass, metal, and organic waste. And where in rooftop we can make small windmill and solar, because the 70% of the cost in green hydrogen is power. So the power cost will be 1 rupee or something. And by this sewage water, we can make recycling of water. And by that water, you can get water free of cost. And using this green hydrogen, we can make it by electrolyzer. And we have to take it up to generator, where generator, they plan for diesel. So no, you go it for ethanol. It's a green fuel available. So by which we have to compress the green hydrogen up to certain level. So it can be possible. So I am suggesting the Honorable Urban Ministry, Puri Sahab, that you should have a scheme for solid waste management and liquid waste management. The organic waste is segregated, where we can convert that waste into with the biodigester, we will get methane. And from methane, we will get bio-CNG or bio-LNG, or even we can convert methane into green hydrogen. And green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. Zero emission, no CO2. So my request is, this is to be the technology for the future. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock, come to my house to see. And just take I will request Chaudhary ji, you just use the green hydrogen car and make the round of it. And let's show the people that this can happen. Why I am doing it? Because many times when you give any ideas out of box, no one's ready to believe you. If talking about electric vehicle, then where will be charging? How it can be possible? If charging is not there, then what will happen? So people we should have a positive mindset up. And I am really confident that by these all efforts, we can reduce pollution. And also, the most important thing is the alternative fuel technology, creating more jobs, reduce our imports, improve our pollution. So our policy is import substitute, cost effective, pollution free and indigenous. The task is very, very challenging. But I always telling the people that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities, and there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. I am very much confident about it, that we will make this dream fulfill. And without that, we cannot fulfill the dream of Honorable Prime Minister Atmanirbhar Bharat. So I am very much confident. My track record is 100% clear. No journalist can ask me any question to me about my declaration. I always telling to people, I am telling you, write it down. If I am not going to do it, start breaking news. Because I don't talk anything nonsense. Whatever I understand, whatever I am going to do it, 100% it will going to happen. So 100% I am really sure about it. By clearing awareness into the mind of the people, 100% we resolve the problem of pollution. We have to increase more power production. Particularly, I will request you that we need to think on the line for nuclear power, wind power, then hydropower, then all type of new technology, geothermal power. Now the thorium-based power also, because we don't have uranium, but thorium we have got it. On the all front, we need to work fast, and we need to stop our imports and stop pollution. So this is exactly the map. We are working hard at it, and I am giving thanks to your all authority for giving me opportunity. And the most important thing is to create awareness in the mind of the people about all these efforts. This is the need of the hour, and 100% this seminar is giving me the opportunity to go to the people for that. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your positive and solutions-based approach, and I think we need more sessions like these to turn more cynics into believers, as you very convincingly put your points across. I think the audience have questions to ask you. And since I'm a journalist, I'll start the questions myself. This is something that we discussed in the sessions before. There is a war going on in Ukraine, and it has led to an energy crisis. It has led to fuel price fluctuations. As India leads the world in green transition, how is this instability going to impact our journey?
It's a really challenging situation because of the war. The crude oil is already increased, and a country like India, where 80% we are depending upon our imports, it's really a big challenge, big task. Next month, I don't know, because I am not the petroleum minister, neither the finance minister, so it will not be appropriate to tell you what is going to be happen. But the task is very big, challenge is very big, and because of this rise in petroleum and gas, already we are facing crucial problems, and that is the reason that we need to concentrate on alternatives. The electric is the alternative fuel. Somewhere I will request to all of you, and I am sure I just tested. You go for Mercedes electric car, you go for BMW Mercedes car, SUV, you go for Holo, then you go for all Toyota, all the good brands available in the market. Beautiful cars are there. So this is the time for the Indian people particularly to give priority to purchase electric vehicle. Then flex engine, it can also resolve the problem. But the problem is very big. I feel that after this 2-3 months are very, very hard. Your question is appropriate, but the people who are responsible are petroleum minister, finance minister. You call them, they will give you the good solution for that.
You almost sound relieved that you're not holding any of those ministries. Right. This is going to be a challenging journey.
Yes, it's a big task, it's a big challenge, because the price is so high, and for the consumer also it is a big task.
Absolutely, sir. The transition to electric vehicles is something that you in particular and your government in general has pushed for. The industry is ready. Criticism is that the infrastructure is not ready. And I know we'll have to set a timetable. When does India plan to go 100% electric?
Actually, this is all people, why they create this negativity, I don't know. When you I launched the electric scooter of TVS and Bajaj. There is a small charging system, and it is going up to 200 kilometers. Coming back to, and in average, the common people is not more than 50 kilometers per day. Even in my car, I am using in Nagpur SUV electric. At the night, every day it is charged. In my home, there is an arrangement. We have made Nagpur a Suresh Bhatt's auditorium, having capacity of 2200 people. And 700 car parking is available underground. So we convert into charging station. So day by day, after every office will be converted into charging station. It is not a big problem. And the swapping policy is also coming. The Niti Aayog is working on that. So it is not a problem for it.
I think automobile companies need to have you as their brand ambassador. So you make it sound very convincing. I'll ask the audience to raise their questions if they have any.
Gadkari sahab, first of all, you light up every discussion, and to me you seem like a magician, because the numbers that you talk about are something which are like the back of your hand.
Only my request to you, because I am a political leader. I know that there is a big crisis as far as the credibility of politician is concerned. So my request is, I am not a big magician, but let assure about it. Whatever I am talking, sometimes I am blunt. If some of the thing, I don't have any hesitation to say no. But let assure about it. Regarding whatever I have given, all the thing, I will show you practically everything proven. Not as a politician, I am making experiments. Even I started giving people. So this can be happen. I will assure you.
I have no doubt about it, sir. I think we have been on several forums together. I am the senior advisor of European Business Group, so we have heard about all that you have said, and you have been doing those things as we go along. The question is that what do you think is the time frame within which the overall EV transformation is likely to happen, and also the 16% to 12% when we talk about the sort of the logistics cost to come from 16 to 12%. What do you think is the time frame for that? Because we have been talking about this for quite a number of years, and I'm sure with you there, not only is that going to happen, from what you were saying, I also feel that one day you will have waterways in which ships will be running on solar power. So God only knows what is going to happen. Thank you.
That was not actually the Chennai IIT has run the experiment by floating solar panel. They make the experiment to get green hydrogen from that. I am only giving the reference of that. It is successfully experiment by Chennai IIT. Now its commercialization, it will take time. And I don't know whether someone is doing or not. But technology is proven with Chennai IIT. I am just giving you the example. I am from Mumbai. And once upon a time, when I just on Worli Seaface, I was sitting there. I was seeing Fiat and Ambassador car. Number of cars, 1, 2, 3. Now I am going to Mumbai and just sitting to Worli Seaface. I never see a single Fiat and Ambassador car. Total things are changed. So if you get good quality and the cost effectiveness, if suppose the people like journalists, if is spending 15,000 rupees on petrol, and if it comes to 2,000 rupees per month, I don't need to market him that you should take the electric car. There is no sound, no pollution. So 100% you are going to take it. That is the reason that presently I am expecting that it will be within 1 year or 1.5 years, it will be 500 times more, because this is cost effective. So I cannot tell you about what will be the last date. And the reducing logistic cost also, it will not be, I cannot commit you that what will be the date for that. But one thing, and I will tell you, you are from Delhi. So I am talking about Delhi.
I am also from IIT BHU, sir.
Okay.
So we also have a Center for Excellence which is working on electric vehicles.
Yes, I am just telling you the example. When I started Delhi Meerut Express Highway, and I was telling to the people that it will be with 45 to 50 minutes. No one was ready to believe. At that time, the time period was 4.5 hours. Now people are coming in 40 minutes. When I was in Meerut, the people was telling me we are coming to Connaught Place for ice cream, because half an hour we are coming at night. So I will assure you that within end of this year, I will give the next promise. From all this road, from Dehradun, Haridwar, Srinagar, then Katra, Amritsar, Jaipur, 100% I am going to fulfill that promise. And after that, I feel that by using good roads and by using alternative fuel. Now the economics, you are IT person. Using diesel, what is the cost? Using CNG, what is the cost? And using LNG, what is the cost? You can find out. In my own city, in Nagpur, one of the entrepreneur from Hazira has already making LNG trucks. And he just gave 2 trucks to take to Nagpur to show me. And when I show some people, there are 200 trucks order. Now is ready with him to take that trucks. Because it is changing the total economics of transport. So it is very attractive. Technology is proven, cost is reasonable, and people are going to make the choice for that. But time period, exactly I am not sure. But the one thing which is clear, now Tata started manufacturing of LNG truck. Ashok Leyland started LNG truck. The Volvo has already launched their LNG truck. So the time will come that people will purchase. And in the due course of 2-3 years' time, the total scenario will be changed.
Right, let's take a question from this table. We'll come back to you. And the gentleman there also raised his hand.
Minister, sir, my name is Sunil Tandon. My question is from a consumer point of view. You mentioned about the price of running the vehicle between petrol, diesel and electric, 10 rupees, 7 and 1. But what about the upfront cost? You did say that electric vehicles will be available at a cost of the conventional vehicle. But during the interim period, are you going to take steps on the financing options so that for a consumer, he gets a boost and he can adopt the new technology? And you also, sir, mentioned about ethanol, etc. But till the time we have lithium ion battery, if my knowledge serves me right, we sell about 30 lakh vehicles a year. What about the waste disposal policy for these batteries?
Regarding your first question was related with?
First question was about the financing.
Yes.
Option. Now sorry for putting in 2 questions.
Yes, I will give you. The GST on petrol luxury vehicle is 48%. And GST on electric vehicle is 5%. So already there is a great concession. The second thing is in FEMA scheme, already we are giving subsidy for the buses, for the car and for the scooters. So that is the reason that the cost is affordable. And when the number is increased, the cost is going to 100% reduce the cost. About one thing which I will tell you about lithium ion battery. The cost, presently life cycle cost of lithium is $150 per kilowatt hour. And it will come down to $100 per kilowatt hour for EVs, and we are expecting that. If you can go with the market measures, every day the cost is reducing. So 100% with the more production, the day will come that we will get the battery with $100 per kilowatt. The cost of the electric vehicle is also reducing. When the number of vehicle volume is increased, cost will be. I just give the example of mobile phone. When it starts, I purchased one mobile phone, I remember, from Ericsson is from that. The cost was 1,25,000 rupees. And now the mobile phone is available just with 5,000 or 6,000 rupees. So this is a number game. So I am confident that reasonably cost will be equal to petrol vehicles. And regarding the other problem is with the financing. Your second question was?
Yeah, so in the interim, since the cost is high for buying a new electric vehicle.
How about
Is
the waste?
there a financing ecosystem? Will something be done?
It is just like petrol vehicle, diesel vehicle. You are purchasing the car, trucks, and the buses. The same way you have to take it electric vehicles. The same thing. And regarding the waste, now also in the scrapping policy, we are getting that magnet, and we have got a lot of good material from that. So I give the one example. The rubber used tire was banned. Import of rubber used tire was banned in India. Once a company giving me the present association that we can make rubber powder from that, and we can add that 10% power in bitumen. That rubberized bitumen will be good quality. So there is a wire also getting. So we can convert that wire into steel fiber, and we can use steel fiber into, particularly we have accepted the technology from Malaysia, that distance between the two pier in India for metro, for bridges is 30 meter. So the technology is that we can go up to distance between two pier up to 120 meter by using the beam between the two pier by using steel fiber. So the fiber is available to 30 rupees, 40 rupees per kg. So it will be, as far as compared to the cost of the steel, the cost is reasonably good. So my philosophy, two philosophy which I always telling to the people. One is waste to wealth. No material is waste. You can convert waste into wealth. It needs appropriate leadership, appropriate technology by which we can convert waste into wealth. The other philosophy which always I like it, and I was telling to the people, that knowledge is the power. And innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skilled and successful practices, we name it as knowledge, and conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. We have got the highest young talented engineering power available in the country. Our startups are doing excellent jobs in research. So this is the time that we should have the solution for many problems. So I feel that for the waste also, we can find out the problem when the computers start. People was talking about the computer electronic waste. Everywhere when the problem is there, solution is there. Only it need a positive attitude, approach and behavior from all the stakeholders that you can convert that problems into opportunity. It can be possible. It is difficult, but it is not impossible task.
Very well put, sir. Yes, the lady here. Can we have the mic? Thank you.
Honorable Minister, thank you so much. My name is Zita. I'm the Ambassador of Ethiopia. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for your informative and very engaging speech. I myself can be a witness of what your ministry has been doing so far. Especially I see some of the roads that you have already mentioned, from New Delhi to Dehradun, from New Delhi to Chandigarh, Amritsar and so on. So my embassy also has been working a lot with different Indian companies, including the Ashok Leyland and SAM. In addition to that, Ethiopia is also working on a different green initiative with a plan of even planting more than 20 billion trees within 2 years. And so far we have planting close to 16 billion trees. In addition to that, we are constructing the Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam with the purpose of providing hydroelectric power, which is one of the largest dams in Africa. So I just want to say that even if we are developing such kind of dam, hydroelectric dams, we are facing different kind of challenges. Despite that, we are doing all our best. So as a minister and as a part of a government, I would like to ask you, what are some of your major challenges in achieving such extraordinary achievements? Thank you so much.
In the system, anything which is out of box, it is a very difficult task to convince the people. Because system is made in a way that they are not ready to accept anything new out of box. So everywhere there are challenges. But now it is a taste of my leadership that how to get it done. So the problems, there are a lot of problems, hundreds of problems everywhere. But we are supposed to resolve that issues and march ahead. So everywhere there is a problem, there is a criticism. We are transparent, time-bound, result-oriented, corruption-free, and committed for the progress and development of the country. When the problems are there, the strong will is there. I will give you one example. When I was minister in Mumbai in 95-96, I reject the proposal of Dhirubhai Ambani for constructing Mumbai-Pune Express Highway. At that time, he was lowest. As per the law, I am supposed to give him that order. His cost was 3,600 crore. I am talking 96. So there was a lot of criticism on me. I reject that proposal. Dhirubhai was also very annoyed. But when I formed that MSRDC, I was a founder chairman. I construct Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, Worli-Bandra Ceiling Project, 55 flyovers in Mumbai by raising fund from the people, from the capital market. And when I was in Pune, one of the seasoned journalists asked me one question. Mr. Gadkari, what will cost you are going to have for this project? I say 2,000 crore. When the lowest quotation of Ambani was 3,600 crore. Then he asked me how much time it will take you to complete this project. I said 2 years. Then he asked me the third question, how much money you have? I just say I can't understand, but I never talking anything dishonestly. I am very much frank and I say I have only 5 crore rupees with me, but I will try, we will raise the fund from the market and we will complete the project. The people was laughing to me, and after that he asked me the question that Gadkari, you are a politician. Do you feel that we journalists are fool? No. Let us see what happened. We completed that road in 2 years. The cost was 1,650 crores. We saved 2,000 crore in that project. The Mumbai-Pune Express Highway is good. You can see that. And that is to be a success story. And at that time, when he asked me the last, what you have that you are giving this confidence? I was giving him answer bluntly that if there is a will, there is a way. And if there is no will, there is only survey, discussion, seminar, committee, subcommittee and research group. Our strong political will is the biggest strength for all of us, by which we can fulfill the expectation of the people and we will 100% achieve our goal.
I think this calls
But it's a difficult task. It's a difficult task. It's not so easy. With your all of you were given your blessings, still I am not sure whether we will be succeed or not. It is a very, very difficult task, but it is not an impossible task. And impossible word itself, it means that I am possible. So we will try for it.
Very inspiring story. Do you have time for one more question?
Okay, two questions.
Okay, 2 questions. Yes.
Namaskar, Mr. Gadkari. Thank you for sharing a lot of details on EV. My name is Divya. I'm a marketing professional. I have one question for you. What are the business opportunities we have for EV sector in India?
I'm just telling you there are already 250 startups from young talented engineers and entrepreneurs. They are manufacturing in Uttar Pradesh also. One day before Yogiji was with me, I was telling him to encourage manufacturing of e-scooter in Uttar Pradesh. There are startups there in Lucknow, Kanpur. They are making electric. I know one of the leading channel has taken my interview, and she was asking me the question, and there was one electric scooter was there. So I asked me, which is this brand? She was telling me, so I don't know this brand. This is from Uttar Pradesh. So a lot of people are now here. There are opportunities, and the expert people can take the advantage of it. But I don't have the technical knowledge about it. I'm not an engineer. There are a lot of people have the misconception about me that I'm an engineer. I'm a commerce graduate with law and MBA. But I don't know any engineering things. But because of we have now 4 world record. 2 days before also we have one Guinness Book of Record. So people feeling that, and my officers also feeling that I am a very expert engineer. But I don't have any knowledge about engineering. But my strong political will and technology and people of India, they have got an entrepreneurship. They have got strong political will. Their talent is very good. Our software engineers are very popular in the whole world. So I am confident that our people will give the alternative solutions by which we can succeed in this mission.
Absolutely. Final question.
Yeah. Sir, I'm Yogendra Kapoor, chartered accountant by profession and an economist. What we are seeing is that the worst sufferers of climate change are the poor nations of the world. And on the contrary, the biggest contributors of climate change are the developed nations of the world. So in effect, what we are seeing is that the economic gap between the developed nations and the poor nations is increasing. So my question to you is, can India play a pivotal role in breaking this menace and hypocrisy?
Actually, development is important and ecology and environment is also equally important. The problem is that somewhere a microscopic minority, actually there was a big controversy in Mumbai. Because of Mumbai-Pune Express Highway, I was facing a lot of problems. Worli-Bandra ceiling project, the cost was 420 crores. And because of the social activists making opposition for that, it go up to 1,800 crore. The project was delayed, court cases was there. So once I called them, these are eco-terrorists. So one of the people was very much disturbed about it. So I am also environmentalist. Now I am searching solution for sound pollution. I am making law कि बांसुरी बजेगी, माउथ ऑर्गन बजेगा, ऐसे स्वर आए कि हॉर्न बजाते समय आपको लगेगा और बजाओ, अच्छा लग रहा है. So I am very conscious about it and sensitive about it. But eccentric approach for anything is not good. We need development. Now we have taken a decision, I am telling you. In this Badrinath, Kedarnath, Gangotri, Yamunotri, Jardham Yojana, we have win the case in Supreme Court. And there is already cutting permission for the trees with us. Just in the parliament session when the briefing was there on this question, I said, no, there will be no cutting. You will have to make the transplantation of the trees. So my secretary and everyone says, sir, how this is possible? I don't know. You train 1,000 contractor, pay them and make transplantation. I am also eco-friendly. I am supporting green revolution. I am telling you the example of Dwarka Express Highway. Just near to this Gurgaon, we are making that Dwarka Express Highway, spending 30,000 crore. And we have successfully transplanted 12,000 trees there. We are ready to pay for that. We don't want to cut the tree. Well, now I am in a mission mode to make at least 1,000 to 1,500 contractors for transplantation of trees. So my approach is very, very positive for ecology and environment. But some people, they want to stop every work. Either this is not good. At the time when I was water resources minister, I given Delhi government and Delhi 6,000 crore for water pollution in Yamuna. All the projects at that time, we have given the money to the Delhi government and now the projects are completed. The Sonipat, Panipat. We have actually Ganga. The project of 25,000 crore at the time we have allotted. We actually, I will request you, one of the interesting projects in Mathura is completed. The 80 MLD sludge of Mathura, we have taken that project on hybrid annuity. The name of the company is Triveni Engineering. And from that 80 MLD sludge, we get water, good water from that. And that water we are selling to Indian Oil Company. And they are giving 20 crore rupees per year for that. And the project is hybrid annuity. We have completed that project. It is now within 8-10 days the project is going to inaugurate. So we can convert waste into wealth. And for that purpose we are already Ganga and other 40 rivers and nalas with Ganga. We have decided to improve every nala and river. So we are in favor of all this ecology and environment, and I personally feel that this is very, very important. But any eccentric approach, then you stop the work. This cannot be good for the country. We need development, we need ecology and environment both at the same time with coordination. And we should understand the importance of both the things. Neither I am anti-environment, neither I am pro-environment at the cost of climate or cost of the environment. Development will be there. This is not also good. We need to find out the appropriate way for that. And that is exactly the need of the country. But fortunately, the developed country, they have completed their project. And they are, at a time, they violate all the laws. और अब हमको सब ज्ञान दे रहे हैं कि तुम ये मत करो. We are the poor country. ye mat karo, wo mat karo. I respect them. But at the same time, the economy is also important. Employment potential we have to create. We actually face, because of environment problems, we at least lose more than 20 to 30,000 crores. Projects were delayed. There was actually, when I taken charge as the minister, 406 projects costing 3,85,000 crore was toll project. My ministry saved the Indian bankers from the NP of 3 lakh crores. We terminated the projects costing 40,000 crore. They about this Dehradun. Work started from 10 years. Lot of problems we have faced for that. The Delhi Jaipur, lot of problems, litigations. It is because of land acquisition delays, environment forest clearance, railway ROB clearance. Somewhere these are the problems. We need to find an integrated approach by which, considering the all importance of all the ethics and the principles about ecology and environment, at the same time we need development. So we need to find out the way out for that with an integrated approach by protecting both. That is the need of the hour.
Thank you, sir. It's been a very enriching conversation. I'm sure each one of us takes some key insights and we will try to apply it. And I'm confident that more people will switch to EVs after this session. Thank you.